the F on this paper, I feel like I'm being persecuted. I asked him, what was the paper supposed to be about? Right? And how many times have you missed class? It's like, well, and I'll ask them questions about how many times you've been to the office hours to get help with your work. Are you doing your homework? And people start saying, well, I think you're missing the point. I am being persecuted. You're missing the point, right? And what I'll tell them is, listen, if you want influence, then you need to set a standard for excellence. At your workplace, I've known Christians who say they're getting persecuted because they tell me not to share my faith in the workplace, tell me to get back to work. Well, I might have been with you until you got to that second part. Tell you to get back to work, you're getting paid to work. If you want influence, you've got to set a standard for excellence. And listen, the people of God have an advantage here because our God is a God of wisdom and excellence, isn't He? Now, this doesn't mean you've got to be the smartest or the most talented in your workplace, but it does mean you've got to do what Paul teaches us to do when he says, work with all your heart as if you're doing it for Jesus. So whether you're moving boxes in a warehouse, whether you're filling up somebody's cup of coffee, or whether you're preparing a classroom lesson, or whatever you may be doing at your job, cooking a burger, whatever it is, do it for Jesus. Do it to the best of your ability. Do it with wisdom and excellence, and now you get the influence to point people towards Christ. Amen? Amen. You get more amen when you talk about courageously speaking truth to power than you do when you talk about doing your homework. But guys, we got to tell both sides of this. More importantly, let's finish today recognizing what we can learn about God and His faithfulness in Daniel chapter 1. First of all, just listen to this lesson. Some of you right now are going through a season of discipline at the hand of God. That's right. Some of you are being chastised by the Lord for your sin. And in those moments, it can be easy to despair, to lose hope. In those moments, it can also be easy to start shaking your fist and blaming everybody else for mistakes that you've made. Right? I want to encourage you not to do either one of those things. I want to encourage you to remember the lesson of Hebrews 12 and of the book of Daniel. God disciplines those whom He loves. Right. And He is with you in the season of discipline. Don't run away from God. Run to God in this season. Run to the cross of Jesus Christ, where you find God loving you enough to give His life for you and say, Lord, thank you that you love me enough to save me, and thank you that you love me enough not only to forgive me, but to teach me and make me holy so that I can be happy forever. There you go. Don't despise the discipline of the Lord. But second of all, I want to say, some of us here are suffering not because God's disciplining us, but we're suffering because of the sins of other people. And that's actually the situation of Daniel and his friends.